I wanted to make this video today because I recently found a really amazing metadata editor for music, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm not endorsed or sponsored by this product. I just think it's really fantastic, and there's not many people talking about. Actually, there's pretty much nobody talking about it. I haven't discovered this piece of software from any reviews I've read or any top or best of articles that I've seen. I was just doing some research because I was looking for a quick and easy way to just edit my metadata as a music producer who is always making, different versions of tracks, who is always updating or, making different mixes, or, sometimes it just becomes a mess, and just like honestly, what I was doing before was feeding all of this into Apple Music, and manually editing the metadata, importing the audio, and it was really not the most efficient way to do this in large scale. So I just took a couple of honestly took maybe about half an hour to an hour to just do some research, and I found this piece of software. It's called Meta. It's just called Meta, and it's exclusive to Mac OS. It's actually optimized for the new Apple M1 chip and Mac OS Big Sur. So the developers are really, I guess, passionate about what they do, and they really want to make sure that their product is up to the current industry standard, which that's basically what that is. And so you have it in front of you right now. So this is basically what it looks like. And I just wanted to show you guys a little quick demonstration. If you want to try it out for yourself, there is a free, I think it's 2 or 3 day trial. And then the piece of software itself costs $20. If that seems like a little much to you, then you probably don't need a metadata editor for professional purposes. Like if you're a self-published, or even if you're working with music libraries, or other sync opportunities, and just getting your music placed in TV and film, you need one of these pieces of software. And I would personally splurge and make the investment. If you're just looking for something as a consumer, as a casual listener, like, there are other alternatives, which I'm going to give you one at the end of this video that I've also worked with but was not too fond of. So let's get right into the demo. This is the first page you get when you start it up. I've already loaded up some tracks into it. So there are basically 3 different versions of the same track in different file formats. So this will give you a perfect example of, like, can you embed metadata into WAV, into AIF, into MP3? And I'll tell you right now, for the WAV, a lot of people have argued with me about this, and you might be one of them. If that's the case, if you feel compelled to do so, there's the comment section. I'd be more happy to discuss. But the truth is, you cannot embed metadata into WAV files. So you can attach metadata to WAV. Like, if you like WAV files, like an envelope, and you want to like staple a receipt, like with all the information on the envelope, you can do that. But AIF and MP3 are special because you can actually put things inside the envelope, so it sticks. Even when you download or upload, like that information will carry on to the next, I guess, hard drive that it will be stored on. But if you're doing that with WAV, you're gonna see the metadata is gonna get lost. So it's just from experience. If you don't believe me, try it out for yourself. But that's exactly what happens with these types of files. So anyways, look how easy this is going to be. I'm just going to select all 3 files. The first thing is the album up artwork editor. It's I usually go with JPEGs. I already like basically edit my images in Affinity Designer, which is a graphic design software. I format them properly, I compress them, whatever. But this software also includes a plugin that you can use to either convert your image to JPEG, to PNG, whatever. You can even compress it. You could even take an image that's not formatted, and you can format it into a square, a 1-to-1 ratio. Like, it can save you a lot of time if if you're just doing quickly, like, if you're not particularly invested in the results like I am, because I'm just using the image to promote my music, like in my catalog. It's not like I'm not creating like an actual album artwork. It's just something to catch the eye. Look at that, all three of them have the image already. So look, I'm just going to put in the metadata really quickly, and I'm going to show you that basically this already applied to the files themselves. I didn't even need to click a button. It's already attached or embedded to the audio file. So watch. So I hope that gives you an idea also of what kind of metadata. Well, I mean, this is just the basic metadata like that you need to enter. Like honestly, like there's gonna most likely be more down the line, depending, if you're sending it to streaming service. There's gonna be all like the splits and stuff. There's gonna be like, and that stuff's gonna be entered on the platform, and you don't need to put it into the actual file. That's a common misconception. Like, is that really all the metadata you need? It's like, yeah, it is. So like once you upload your file to, like, let's say you're using DistroKid, like you're gonna be putting in like, who owns like what percentage. You're gonna have like other like platform specific metadata that you're gonna enter once you upload your files there. And that goes the same if you're using like a music library slash catalog managing platform such as Source Audio or Disco. Like the platform itself is going to have what we refer to as tags. So, and these tags might be categorized in different categories, like for example, the types of instruments that are on your track, the tempo, the BPM, the moods, that kind of stuff. It's going to be on the platform, so you don't have to worry about this in regards to the file. And some platforms might actually, like, once if they offer downloads, might actually embed that additional information into the file, so you really have nothing to worry about. And worst comes to worst, the most important thing if you want to do TV film licensing and get your music placed is make sure in this comments field to put your email address. That way, if a music supervisor or anybody that wants to license this piece of music gets a hold of it but doesn't know who to reach, well, now they know who to reach. So that's very important. Email address or a phone number will do the trick, but obviously email is the most ideal. So it's done. And now if we go back to the file where the folder where these files are placed, it already updated the metadata. If I go into, for example, the AIF, I get the info. You can see we've already got all that information. It's already in here. I didn't even have to click enter. I didn't even have to press anything. It just does it automatically. And then, what you do in here is you just do Command K to clear, and you can start working on another track, another release. So I hope you guys enjoyed this demo. I know metadata is not the most exciting topic, but it's one of the most important, and especially if you're doing music licensing and stuff, like you're going to need to get a grip on metadata. I might actually make some more videos here and there if you guys are interested. So let me know in the comments if you are. If you're looking for a free alternative to a metadata editor for Mac or Windows, there's this piece of software called MusicBrainz Picard, and it's open source. So you could basically download it for free, use it for free. And it also has a database attached to it. So you can actually, put your tracks on that database so that, like, let's say something happens, something gets deleted, you move computers or whatever, you can always have access to that database, so you can get your metadata and embed it or attach it to your files from that database using the software. So it even has audio fingerprinting and recognition, so you could actually just listen to the audio and it will automatically attach or embed that metadata based on that fingerprint. But personally, I've used the fingerprinting, at least on Mac, and it didn't work. Like, it just was not working. I don't know what's going on. It's an open source piece of software. Maybe there's like some compatibility issues. Maybe they fixed it in an update. I don't know. I just didn't want to waste my time with it, because personally, like, I don't have time to waste with these things. So I was just looking for a piece of software that just works right out of the box, that works extremely quickly. Like you saw, this took like a couple of seconds. minus, depending how fast you type, I guess. But Music Brain's Picard is like, I guess, the second best alternative on the list. But I personally am going to be using Meta. I'm still on the free trial, but I'm going to be purchasing it right after this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Leave me your questions in the comments, as well as requests for future videos, and we'll see you in the next one.